Good afternoon. My name is Judge Christy Ruppe. You are all here today for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause only means that it's more likely than not that you committed a crime on which you've been arrested. As you appear before me today, you're considered not guilty of what you've been charged with. That status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings up until changed by the State Attorney's Office if they prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. In all likelihood, you're arrested on a warrant or a new charge. Either way, you were given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of release that will be imposed upon you. You are entitled to have an attorney represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire one, I will appoint the Public Defender's Office for you this morning. You are also entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or counsel know where you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to make that phone call, please let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. You also have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this courtroom writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of the case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath. Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Very good. Put your hands down as I call your name. Please come forward. Autumn Huntley. Ms. Huntley, can I have your date of birth?
2595.
Okay, you were here today for violations of probation. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office. We're going to keep you no bond for right now until you appear back in front of, is that Judge Merritt? Judge Merritt on September 3rd at 1:15, okay? Someone from the Public Defender's Office to be out to see you soon. Kenneth Craig.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Can I have your date of birth?
6/12/83.
Okay. You are here. You have some open cases in front of Judge Hitzman. One for driving on suspended driver's license and the other for driving on suspended driver's license. You failed to appear in court on both of those cases, so there's a $2,000 bond for your arrest. I found probable cause for your arrest, and do you want to see if you want to, if there's an offer to take care of these cases today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Did you have an offer for him to take care of his cases?
15 days in jail.
Okay. If you want to take care of them today, the state is looking for 15 days in jail. We'll give you credit for the 2 days that you have in. Is that something you want to take care of today?
You can shut your mouth anytime now.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you understand that by taking a plea on these cases, you're giving up a right to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Giving up a right to confront the witnesses against you, call witnesses on your behalf, and you're giving up a right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. With regard to the driving on suspended driver's license in 2019 CT 906, how do you plead? Complete no contest.
No contest.
Accept your plea of no contest, find is freely and voluntarily entered, adjudicate you guilty, send you to 15 days in the Hernando County Jail, give you credit for the 2 days that you have in. You'll have fines and court costs of $488 assessed against you, as well as the cost of incarceration for the time that you were in jail. With regard to the driving on suspended driver's license in 2019 CT 847, how do you plead? Complete no contest.
No contest.
Accept your plea of no contest, find is freely and voluntarily entered, adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to the same 15 days in the Hernando County Jail, give you credit for the same 2 days that you have in, and you'll just have fines and court costs that you need to pay on that case. That should clear up both of your cases, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Jeremy Hurd. Can I have your date of birth?
1/30/88, ma'am.
All right. You are here today for a trespass. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office. Do you already have the Public Defender's Office representing you on the battery case?
I went to court on the 13th for that. They have yet to talk to the victim, the supposed victim, and I was supposed to go back to court this Wednesday for it.
Okay.
And
All right. We reset the arraignment on that case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And that is set for August 7th. So what we're going to do at this time is I'm going to recommit you on the 2019 MM2226 We're going to keep that remained on the August 7th docket. We're going to put this new case on that docket as well, so that way your cases are heard together. And what that means is there's probable cause to believe that you committed another crime while you were free on the first case. So we're revoking your bond on that first case, and you're not going to be getting out of jail until at least August 7th, until I can hear from some more from the state and from your lawyer. Hold on, for this trespass charge, you're entitled to a bond. I'm going to keep the bond at $2,000. And what did you want to say?
I was just saying that I was never incarcerated for the battery.
I know that.
Ticketed.
Okay, I understand that. But whatever notice to appear you got on the battery is a crime. You know it was a crime because you already came to court and you were told that it was a crime. And even after you were told that, you went out and committed another crime. Therefore, there's probable cause to believe that you committed another crime while you were free on the first crime. So we're revoking your bond. So you're going to be in jail until at least August 7th. We'll see you back to court then. Mario Pellicastri.
Shut your mouth. Let's have a roll call.
Can I have your date of birth?
10/29/82.
You are here today for you failed to appear in front of Judge Toner for a possession of controlled substance and driving on suspended driver's license. So he had you arrested so we could figure out what was going on in those cases. He has set the bond at $8,000 and $1,000. Did you have the public defender on that case?
Yes.
Okay. We'll make sure they're still appointed on your case, okay?
All right.
All right, and he wants it $8,000, $1,000. That's what we're going to keep it at right now. When you talk to him on August 28th at 8:30 in the morning, you can ask him if he'd be willing to lower that, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Louis Discusi? Can I have your date of birth?
2/13/86.
You are here today for possession of controlled substance, possession of hashish, possession of marijuana, and possession of drug paraphernalia, one count of each of those. Your bond amount is currently about $4,500. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. State.
Your Honor, I show no prior history.
Okay. I have an address here on Covewood Drive in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
What was that, ma'am?
Covewood Drive in Spring Hill?
No.
Okay. I have another address in here on Galveston Ave. Is that right?
Yes.
And is that in
Galveston
Spring Hill as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How long have you lived there?
My whole life,
All right.
pretty much.
Where would they get the Covewood Drive address from then?
I have no idea. I've never lived there before in my life.
Okay, dokie. All right. Do you have a job these days?
Say that one more time.
Do you have a
ma'am?
job?
A job? Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
A diesel mechanic?
Okay. All right, I'm going to set the bond at $1,000 each on the first two charges. You're going to be ROR on count 3 or 4. We'll see you back to court September 3rd at 1:15, okay?
Good night.
Mark Benson? Can I have your date of birth?
6/3/1976, ma'am.
You are here today for domestic battery. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender's office. State.
Your Honor, we show no history.
I have an address for you on Riddle Drive in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how long have you lived there?
Almost 3 years.
All right, do you have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm a paint specialist or detailer, if you want to make it easier.
Okay. I need to order that you have no contact with Melanie Gurney. Don't have any contact with her whatsoever. Do not call her. Do not write her. Do not email her. Do not have anyone else call her, write her, or email her. If you have any contact with Melanie whatsoever while this case is pending, then you could be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you see her out somewhere, you need to turn around and go the other way. If she calls you, you should hang up the phone. I'm going to also hold you until 4 o'clock today in case she wants to file any civil paperwork against you. If she does, you want to read it very carefully. It'll be very specific as to how many feet you need to stay away from her, her home, her vehicle, or anywhere else where she may frequent. We're going to see you back to court on September 4th at 9 a.m. in front of Judge Hitzman, okay? And your bond amount's going to be $100.
All right, thank you.
Cody Vondeline? Can I have your date of birth?
5/27/1983, Your Honor.
Okay, you were here today for a trespass. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office. I'm a little familiar with Mr. Conaline. He had a case in front of me before, a trespass case. And I know he's got about 3 prior thefts and a couple burglaries and a trespass from this year. So anything else I need to know?
Your Honor, he also has a theft from 2018, it was felony petty theft. And then he has several charges from out of state, that being Minnesota. It looks like he had a theft in 2002, a burglary in 2002.
The ones I just said.
I'm sorry?
That's what I said that he had a couple burglaries, 3 petty thefts, and worth his check in the trespass.
I'm sorry, I thought you meant from here in Florida. That's why I was saying that. I didn't see anything other than that.
Okay.
My apologies.
All right. Sir, I have an address for you on Plumbago Court in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, Your Honor.
How long have you lived there?
Only a couple months. It's kind of like a sober house.
How long have you lived in Hernando?
For a year and 2 months now.
Okay. And you have a job?
Yes, Your Honor, I do. I just kind of got a job. I don't know if I have a job when I get out of here, but it's all right. I'm a steam fitter, pipe welder too. So.
All right. Does the state have an offer for him to take care of this today? He was trespassed from Walmart back in June, and he went in to buy some stuff from Walmart.
Yes, Your Honor. I would do 15 days.
All right. Do you want to take care of it today? 15 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 2 days that you have in.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do you understand that by taking that plea today, you're giving up a right to go to trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Giving up a right to confront the witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up a right to have the state prove a case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
With regard to this trespass, how do you plead? You can plead no contest.
No contest.
I accept your plea of no contest. I find this freely and voluntarily entered. Adjudicate you guilty, send you to 15 days in the Hernando County Jail. Give you credit for the 2 days that you have in. You will have fines and court costs of, I believe, $553. And the cost of incarceration for being in jail. And other than that, that should take care of your case, okay?
Thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right, thank you. So I guess we don't need the PD appointment. Mark Surratt? Mr. Surratt, can I have your date of birth?
May 20, 1979.
You were here today for disorderly intoxication, assault, and threatening a public servant. I found probable cause for your arrest on all of these. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, I live public defender, yes.
I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office. We just had Mr. Surratt in court not too long ago as well, but
Yes,
I have him for a couple trespass and a battery. Anything else?
There's some things from out of state.
My dog got stabbed, you know. I'm not guilty. All I know is that he pulled out the knife under the table, and the dog got stabbed, and that's when the dog went off, you know. But I didn't talk to nobody. Nobody got hit. No, nothing like that. It's just that the dog got stabbed, and that's what happened.
All right, I'm going to keep the bond the same. We're going to see you back to court on September 3rd at 1:15.
Yeah, the dog was bleeding and everything, so he went to the hospital, you know.
Did I get everyone to
Nobody got
jail?
hit, nothing. Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.